Oh, good morning, everybody. Today's day 37 on the trail. Off to a late start. It's about 9:30. So I had an unexpected layover in Lone Pine. I got there the night before last, probably around 5-6 o'clock. Actually, I got here to this campsite. I did about 25 miles. I had to walk about 2.5 miles off the trail down to the Cottonwood campsite so I can get a ride into Lone Pine, which is about 20 miles. The problem is the road that leads out of the campsite starts at the campsite. So if there's no one here, there's no one to hitch a ride from. And there was no one here, so pitched my tent, slept the night, and I started walking down the road. It took me about 5 miles to get a cell signal. So I had a number of someone that provides rides, and he wanted like $60 to pick me up. So about 5 minutes later, I ended up getting a ride from a couple in a van that was headed down the mountain. I guess they must have been up here. So I sent him a text, telling him I got a ride. I guess he didn't get the text till later. He was kind of pissed off, and I apologized for that. So I got into Lone Pine yesterday, had some breakfast, resupplied, and I couldn't get a ride out. I tried several people, couldn't get a ride till like 5 or 6 o'clock last night. The guy wanted $85. So I said, well, if I'm going to leave that late, by the time I get up here, it's going to be dark in an hour or so. So I just stayed at the hostel. It was like $40, so wasn't that bad. And got a ride out this morning from this guy named Craig and his beautiful dog Canyon. He's staying in town for a while, so he was coming up here to do some fishing. So I got a ride with him. Thank you so much, Craig. Saved me a lot of money. All right, just made it back to the actual trail after a few miles of climbing. I think the hardest part about the snow isn't so much the snow, but losing the trail. Just got through a couple of miles of snow. It's a bit soft, but I managed to get over it. What's up, everybody? So before I started the climb today, getting back to the trail, I forgot to take water with me, and the first water source that I passed was frozen over. So I just stopped for a few minutes to get some water here. And I'll be honest, since I've been up at these elevations, I haven't been filtering. The water's just so good. Getting a little chilly out. So far, the biggest obstacle hasn't even been walking on the snow. It's been losing the trail. There's like areas where there's just all snow and then no footprints. And I look down at the app, I'm trying to find the trail, and I'm walking in the wrong direction. Oh, I'm like 11,400 feet. Man, it is so beautiful up here. Oh, the sun just came back out. Wanted to, I got this flat rock I found. I stopped by. I'm trying to let my socks and shoes dry off a bit. Such a beautiful view, man. It's just absolutely gorgeous up here. I'm going to have some food too. Bear jug is full of food. Trail sign. So I pretty much have about a 2,000 foot descent to a campsite I want to hit. It's probably about 9,600 feet, so it's below 10,000. There hasn't been much snow below 10,000 feet. It's melting pretty quickly. I don't think I should hit too much more snow headed down to this campsite. I'm gonna camp there because it's big and it's right near, there's water there. So, yeah, making my way there now. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm in my tent. It's cold out. This is the end of day 37. I had a fire for the first time tonight. That was cool. I tried to dry out my socks and shoes, but couldn't get the fire too big. There's most of the wood around here is wet or damp, so did what I could. It was cool while it lasted. I did 15.3 trail miles today and about 2.5 to the trail, so about 17.5 miles, almost 18 miles. Pretty good considering I started late and I had several miles of snow. As I mentioned earlier, I got lost a few times trying to find the trail in the snow, so not a bad day, but I could have did more miles had I not got lost. Had I not got lost, I could have did a few more miles. That's about it. I'm going to see what I can do tomorrow. Again, I'm not going to be doing 25, 30 mile days in the Sierra. So do the best I can. And looking forward to getting back on the trail tomorrow.